I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you, Virgo, for the week of August the 7th, 2017. And August the 7th is the day of the eclipses. So being a Virgo, you're going to want to know it's a lunar eclipse. So I've got the book open here to tell you the actual time so we can get into some details for you. So I only have the US time, but it is a lunar eclipse, which means it's full moon. The sun and the moon are opposite. The sun is in the sign before yours, which is an area of inspiration and imagination, also very much about spirituality and getting in touch with you, the real you, your soul you, and particularly as Venus is in your 11th house as well, then it helps you to connect with people who understand you, okay? And right opposite where the moon is, where the lunar eclipse in, this is your solar 6th house, which is very much about looking after yourself. So it's all about you this week, Virgo. So that's nice to report, isn't it? Because, you know, you're so open about sort of helping others and being there for other people. So, okay, so here it is here. It's on Eastern time in the US. It's 2:11 p.m. and in Pacific time it's 11:11 a.m. So it's like, wow, I mean, that's pretty amazing. 1111 is the number, the angelic number. So it's a high soul spirit number. So it's an amazing time at the moment. I don't know if you can feel it, but I certainly can. And right also behind you in that area, which is quite intense, this 12th house area, the sign before yours, because it really helps you just to get in touch with you, and it helps you to bring things up and to unblock anything that's just blocking you and stopping you from moving forward and opening up and attracting what you want in your life and being the best that you can. Now, isn't that what Oprah says? Living your best life. There we are. That's the Oprah quote. And that's why I like this position for you and what's going on this week, because also the Sun and Mars are still in a conjunction in this area of your chart. So the exact degree, a conjunction is that we've got the two planetary influences, a luminary of the Sun and Mars here in this instance, at the same degree, generally in the same sign, and they're like about 4 degrees apart at the moment. So it's still, and it's very powerful. The Mars is like, wow, that's a force of energy, and the Sun is our most powerful energy. So these two together have the potency, I don't know if that's a word, but I hope you get my drift, to it, that powerful energy to it that can really help that can trigger things and unblock things for you. Now, at the same time, the Sun is going to have a sextile, which is like an opportunity with Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. We all love Jupiter. And Jupiter is in your solar 2nd house. This is very much to do with money. It's also, it's very much to do with security and putting, you know, strong foundations down. It's also very much to do with your self-worth. So once again, we've got that real, you can have an amazing transformation during this time. And with the lunar eclipse in that 6th house, which is also your area of productivity, well, you know, guess what, Virgo? You may not be able to be as organized as you like, because the eclipse energy can bring things out of left field, and you know, you get that sort of domino effect that one person does something and it affects, you know, everyone else down the line, and there's not much you can do about it. In fact, there's nothing you can do about it. So there's no point worrying about it, all right? Let life go just one day at a time, see how things unfold, because there's a lot to unfold this month. And Mercury, your ruling planet, now in your sign, will go retrograde on the 12th at the end of the week, and will stay retrograde right through to the 4th or 5th of September. However, part of that time it will leave your sign and go back into the sign before yours. I don't have that exact date on me, but we'll cover that as we get to it. And there is also 2 connections that bounce off Venus. Venus sits in your area of friendships and getting out and socializing. One of those connections is with Mercury. Okay, so it brings up discussions that you can have with friends. The other that's like opportunities that can come through friends. The other is a trine with Neptune, and Neptune being right opposite you in your area of relationships. Okay, so I'd be saying yes to social arrangements, even if you do have to reschedule something. You just never know who you can meet. So that has a very nice romantic vibe about it. Okay, so I hope you have a great week. The card I've selected for you this week is from Sonia Coquette's Oracle Path. The answer is simple. And if you'd like to know more about how the eclipse is going to affect your chart, because it's sitting at 15 degrees, so anything around 15 degrees is going to be affected, go to jenniferangel.com, have a look at the readings. Great time to have a reading, and also subscribe to my newsletter, please. That would be great. Okay, so the card I've selected is Listen to the Music. Okay, so, and the reason I selected this is, and look at that, see all the animals sort of lined up. It's cute, isn't it? So the reason that I've selected this is sometimes we have to just slow down a little bit, and with all that activity going on in the sign before yours, that it's not only an area of inspiration and imagination, it's also a very intuitive area, and so sometimes we have to just slow down and stop to be able to listen to our own music. All right. Okay, so love and luck to you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.